Obviously, Coach, not the way we wanted to see the conference season open up tonight. Just couldn't catch them there in the end.
Well, there's no doubt, and I hate it. Tommy, clearly he's not healthy. The leg thing is going to have to be rectified, and so we're going to have to make some decisions there. I know that, and when it rains, it pours. We had issue with the board thing, but we know. He's throwing 84, and so we're going to have to do it because it's not for lack of compete from Tommy. Obviously, Troy fans have seen that for 4 weeks. I know this being week 5, but he's not right, so we're going to have to figure some things out there, obviously, which is unfortunate. Thankfully, his arm and all of that is healthy, but we got to get his leg right. And then, we fumble it around there in the 6th, and then they get the big impactful swing that proves to be pivotal. But it was not complimentary baseball. Make pitch, make play, execute. It just was not that. That's not a secret. We saw what happened. Tapper was excellent there late. A guy that's bought in and convicted to what he's doing. But we just have to have more of that. I know Jimmy had a good night. Pine had a good night. Unfortunately on that play going to third, that could have proved pivotal, which you hate for a guy that had such an excellent evening. I know it pains him more than anybody. But we just have to make good decisions, and you have to be excellent at all things, and we're not doing that right now. And the game's never going to reward you if you don't. And that's just the truth of the matter. And so I hope, I pray that, some leaders are going to have to step up and evolve, from within to make sure that it's messaged properly when the 36 guys whom are brothers, they need to be the ones to rally the internals, because only they can do it. We have to continue to do a better job as coaches, which we talk about and stress every day. And from myself to anyone, we can all do things better. But in terms of players still are on the field, they're the ones that they sacrifice and they do it. And so we need to see some alteration there. And I think we got some of the leadership qualities from guys in there to do it.
You sense that they are close to making that turn, and it's going to take leaders, like you say, to really drag this team along and make them get to where they need to be, because I do think they're close.
Oh, there's no doubt. I know that, when I sit here and I answer questions, I'm sure whatever you say gets dissected, and I will work my tail off for us to be better. It all falls upon me. But as anyone knows in coaching, players are the ones that you make those quick decisions, right? It's a 2-2 count and you're in there and you decide not to swing and you stretch the count to 3-2. That's why players deserve all the acclaim, right? Because they're the ones in the fight and in the fire. But I just, you see a couple guys that just aren't where they need to be, and that's unfortunate, because we just need to find a way for all to click on all cylinders so we can see what the best version of us looks like. And even tonight we came out and we get the 3 runs, and then Tommy just didn't have it. We give up 4, obviously 3 of those being with 2 outs once again, and we just couldn't make the pivotal pitch there. In the game the only guy that did was Tapper, and obviously next time maybe he's got to go in earlier, but you want to see what guys can do sometimes in some different roles, and it just didn't work itself out.
Moves those up in the lineup now to try to get the win tomorrow, even the series, and give yourself a chance to win it in the end.
Well, he's earned it. In the end, everybody gets what they deserve, and he earned the right to move up a day, and I hope that proves pivotal for us. Hopefully that allows us the ability. He's had to do it. Every time he's thrown, he's had to bounce back, because our game 2s have not been smooth sailing. So he's got the opportunity to do it. Don't want to put undue stress on him. Just want him to be good. Want him to be excellent in the strike zone. Just want him to stay the course as to how he's been attacking. Honestly, he had the one inning here in the home game and the second one, but I think from then he learned some things. He got kind of sped up, and he really took to some of the concepts that were worked on after that, and it's allowed him to pitch really well. So we're going to, of course, need him to be good tomorrow, need to be good offensively. The guy they're throwing is going to throw a lot of strikes, and so we got to be ready to go. You're going to have to find a way at some point, and obviously some things we're good in it, but you're going to have to come back at some point too, and we haven't really done that yet. And once it happens once, it invigorates a level of, hey, we can do this within the guys. But when you don't get it done tonight, and it was like I said, it was across the board. There was nothing that we did excellent. you kind of get what you deserve. You deserve an L if you don't do everything excellent. So we just have to simply be better.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you guys.